Philip to Evelyn, 17 August 1944. Dearest Chippy, just finished a letter to Gloria, and now it's your turn. Last night, because there was no mail in the afternoon and I had nothing to write about, I decided to go to the dance. As per usual, the ubiquitous Klein was very much in evidence. He was in rare form, too, so I particularly enjoyed watching his dancing. I kept busy all day yesterday checking the service records, reading up on the news, etc. Today I completed the work on the service records, caught up on some more news, and generally put in a pretty full day. Tonight I am CQ, which accounts for the fact that I had the time to get off Gloria's letter in addition to this one. Oh yes, received your letters of 4-5 August this afternoon, and I'm just about ready to answer them. Mike's letter to you, including his invitation, was enclosed. Hope you availed yourself of the invite, baby. Sorry I haven't found the opportunity to answer him yet, but you can tell him he may expect a letter within the next few days. Wish I could have been there to take you to the Dell to hear that concert your mom and dad enjoyed so much. I'm waiting for your letter of the 6th to tell me whether or not you were able to get to the Dell for that Horowitz-conducted program. You say they were to play some works of my favorite composer. I presume you mean Tchaikovsky. That's one program I would have liked to hear, but I find some consolation in the knowledge that you heard it, darling, and I hope you did. Sorry you have to give up the soldier suit, sweet, but don't cry, 'cause I'll buy you another one even nicer when I get home. About Adele's birthday party that you were discussing with Mom, all I can say is I hope I'll be there. The buzz bombs are pretty bad in London. Red, who just returned from there, is telling me about it right now. But don't you worry your head, baby, because I have no intentions whatever of going there. We are not bothered by them here. The heat back there in Philly must be pretty fierce, but I'd trade it for the cool breezes of England in a minute if I could. I don't imagine it will stay hot much longer, though. September and the fall are only weeks away. Those negligee sets you keep writing about and teasing me with must be as seductive as you, no doubt, hope. But as I've pointed out before, you looked ever so good to me no matter what your attire, or without any for that matter. So I would say it's just another case of gilding the lily. However, if it pleases your girlish heart, why, get a half a dozen sets or so. Your letter of the 5th was by way of being an anniversary letter. It marked a year since I last saw you. Fancy you remembering the picture we saw that last night. And that other interesting item that I myself had completely forgotten. As for your not doing me any good, that's an out-and-out misconception on your part, Chippy. I don't remember the time you let me down in that respect. By the way, today marks another anniversary for us. By us, I mean the company. Today marks a full year we have been in the ETO. Tomorrow, the company is celebrating with a beer party. We are going to knock off work right after lunch, play some baseball, volleyball, etc., and drink beer in the evening. If the weather permits, it will be held outdoors in the company area. Tell you all about it tomorrow, sweet. Sold another $150 worth of bonds today to boost our total up to about 82% of quota. I'm waiting to see how you made out. I hope you at least sent off the money order I asked for. The base has already far exceeded its quota, which would make it look very bad indeed for our company if we couldn't even fill our share. Glad to learn that you are steadily increasing our holdings of war bonds, sweet. It's a pretty hefty amount you quoted in this letter. Sorry I must sign off now, honey. but it's getting very late, and I must get up at 4 o'clock to wake the cooks. Can you picture it? Here's a big hug and kiss for you, my lovely. Tell the pumpkin I'm just dying to hold her and kiss her for me. You never did tell me what it felt like, remember? See if you can remember this time. Good night, my darling. My love to all. Devotedly, your Phil. Email from Harry Weinman, Phil's cousin, dated August 17, 1944. Dear Phil, I was sure glad to hear from you again. It was quite some time before I received your letter. I was sent to a rehabilitation camp from the hospital. I am here 1 month today. I will be here for a few weeks more. I am about a 3-hour train ride from your place. I will hop over to see you the first 24-hour pass I can get from here. So try and give me a little more information how I can reach you. Does the Red Cross know where you are located if I ask them, in case there is one in Colchester? I am feeling okay. I hear from home occasionally. How are things with you? That's about all the dope I have right now. Take it easy. Right, Harry.